We are driving on up to Hunter Mountain for a big family ski trip. We've got all 5 of us in here, 4 pairs of skis, and you can't turn it off when autopilot is on.
Can you turn off autopilot? Wait, that's so annoying.
That's right.
Alright, we are driving ourselves up to Hunter Mountain in the Catskills for a family ski trip adventure day in our Tesla. We've got all 5 of us in here. We've got 4 pairs of skis lined up on the roof. All of the boys back in the trunk. And they're still small enough that they happen to fit back there even without the pass-through down. So we've got Arlo's first day skiing today. And we are very excited, especially him.
And we also have lessons.
And you guys have lessons, absolutely. And Mommy's going to sit and read inside. Fantastic. I'm hoping that we got going a little later. I mean, it's going to be fine, but the only reason I wanted to get there even earlier was there's like 1 charger there at the mountain, but it is not really marked. It's in a dirt lot, and the way you have to park is like sideways, so it's always blocked.
No, Daddy,
unless you're like the first car there. But we'll try.
For Mommy. And Mommy can go on the mountain with us.
Oh, okay. Just get some, we'll get some snowshoes for Mommy. Alright, well, the other thing I wanted to talk about while we're in here is we are at 10,676 miles in here now. And you already have my impressions of the car after 10,000 miles. But I wanted to get a family review of it.
Didn't you get mine too?
Huh?
You had my impressions of the car at like 5,000 miles. They haven't changed.
Can you maybe care to like reiterate what they are?
I don't even remember.
Okay, cool. So then you'd be all fresh in your mind. All right. So what are your thoughts on this car?
Oh, I remember. So I said in general I like this car. I don't think the ride is as nice as our Model 3 was.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely you feel a lot more bumps and stuff in the road. I don't like all the technological like dysfunction happening in this car lately.
Like what?
So like the phone situation, or it always thinks I'm you when I get in your car. Like literally you weren't even in the state.
So
which I don't understand how that possible.
Yeah, so that doesn't make sense. So I read a thing that said, because other people were complaining about that, and they said that basically the way it works is it'll go to yours if your phone is the only one in Bluetooth range. Otherwise, it just falls back to whoever was last profile used. But that doesn't make sense, like when one of us is literally not around. And,
What do you mean?
it doesn't. Well, like here's another one. I just did the auto turn signal thing, and it didn't go. Okay, well, it went off in this lane. But yeah. Although I did notice that our touchscreen has been working fine. Yeah. I haven't had any issues with it. It was messed up when we first got the car, but it seems like
one of the software upgrades was to debugged it.
Because like we had to reset the whole thing like once a week, even more.
But speaking of the key thing, and again, maybe I don't have like the location thing on correctly, but like there's a lot of times where my phone...
might need to speak louder just because it's very...
I was going to say, when my phone is on me, where I have to pull it out and have it right by the door for the door to unlock.
Yeah, and I've
noticed Adam, like when I'm working, and sometimes like if I look out there, he's definitely had that issue too.
Yeah. What I've had a bunch is, like I've noticed, I don't know if this is the car or if it's my phone, but trying to think of like how often it is. It's like maybe 1 out of every 8 or so times that I go to open the car with my phone in my pocket, it doesn't open, and I have to like turn the I don't have to unlock it or anything. I just have to like touch the screen, like turn the phone on, so that it's like active, and then it will unlock.
Most times just having the screen on does it, but sometimes I have to unlock the phone. I don't have to open the app, but I have to unlock the phone.
Okay. And what about what are your other 2 things? Yeah.
The windshield wiper situation. I mean, forget the fans. That's not the first time that's happened. It started going off in the garage for me once. Just it could be pouring rain and you have it on automatic and it thinks it's an intermittent drizzle.
Yeah.
And then if it's an intermittent drizzle, it thinks it's pouring rain. So that isn't, do you want me to take this? That isn't like, that's annoying.
Yeah.
It should just be smart enough to do it.
The thing I really don't like is what happened before, where when you're on autopilot, you can't turn it off the bottom. You can't change anything about it.
I don't use autopilot, so like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day too. Like, in a way, I sort of missed. I mean, like obviously the 3 would be too tight, and we wouldn't go to do even a trip like this. And I honestly don't really like. We found ways to jam all 3 seats in the back, but even here it's tight.
They're too close. Is that
Yeah. So like it definitely wouldn't work. But I miss like the driving feel of that car for sure.
Mountains, Daddy.
Mountains, yeah. And having a little bit extra range in the 3 is nice too. Alright, so what do you like about it?
I like the range, like that we're not stopping to charge all the time.
Having the long range compared to the standard range, yeah.
I do like having the more space makes this car more accessible for more trips than it was before. I will still say though, for longer trips I like my car.
Yeah.
Because I just like having the space, I like having them at a distance and then they're also not on top of each other, so
yeah.
2 hours is kind of the max that 3 kids can be in such tight quarters together without getting on each other's nerves or mine.
Well, especially, I mean, I think we're at limited time too. With all of them getting with all of them getting
bigger too.
But yeah, I mean, I think the minute we get our Rivian SUV, we're going to be in that car all the time. I mean, definitely for a trip like this. Certainly for like a weekend or a weekend getaway or road trip.
Even going to grandma's.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we're using this car. Yeah, I mean, especially with them getting bigger, it's getting tighter and tighter in here. They're not going to be happy to be crammed in here all that much
and
longer.
Touching, like now they like to touch. They're not going to want to touch.
Yeah. And then, but I think really, at least for me, like this car is so comfortable. Like it's a big reason that we take it a lot. Just like even driving all the way up to Vermont for 8 hours, I was still very comfortable in this car. Butt wasn't sore. I find it between autopilot, making it less taxing driving, and the comfort of the seats and the ride and everything. It's quite nice.
I'm surprised I guess I'm surprised and not surprised that we're at 10,000. I'm surprised we're not higher.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I guess we've laid off of it a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, when gas prices came back down, we started using mine more.
It also like just sort of depends on which car we have the seats in. Moving 3 car seats is enough of a pain that we don't often want to do. What else do you like about this car? What are your thoughts on the charging?
Oh, I wanted to ask you, the automatic liftgate, was that an option?
No, that's just in it.
No, like to wave your foot
Oh,
over with your hands.
no, I wish it had that. I like that they added to both the Y and the 3 have powered liftgate now, and you can control it from in the car, in the app. You can open and close it, which is nice because there have been times when I forgot to close it. Yeah, and my hands are full. But I wish it had the thing where you like kick your foot underneath the trunk and it would open.
That's what I don't care about controlling it from here.
Yeah, they make that, like you can buy that as an accessory thing, but
yeah.
not from Tesla, but from others.
If you're listening, I'd love to test it. As a mom of 3 boys, my hands are always full.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about even when I'm going, well, I guess I wouldn't put anything in the trunk. Like when I have their hockey bags and their hockey sticks.
Yeah.
2 water bottles because everyone's too lazy to carry their own thing all of a sudden.
Yeah. I don't know if the Rivian has that though, because it has like the split tailgate. So I don't think it does. Huh?
What do you mean a split tailgate?
Where the top goes up and the bottom part comes down.
Oh, interesting.
The watermelon catcher. So your watermelons don't roll out.
You know that's a thing for me. What else do I like? I like the GPS thing, but I've always liked that. That's the thing too.
Yeah.
Did you know we're getting traffic now again?
Yeah, it's because we have the streaming thing.
Are you paying for the streaming thing?
Yes,
Why?
because I use it.
Yeah. I mean, from a Tesla perspective, and this is what makes me nervous about
Can't hear
from a Tesla perspective, and this is what makes me nervous about the Rivian, the charging infrastructure. Like you say, we'll use the Rivian more, but I feel like it's going to take me a while for my not to have like range anxiety.
Even with the Tesla superchargers opening up to others.
If they're actually opening up, then no,
There's
I'm
10
not.
that are open in New York
10.
right now. It's the pilot. We actually won't be super far from it. Should have stopped them.
Yeah, but okay, how long is the pilot going to be? And like, think about going up to Vermont.
Wake up.
I mean, it depends. Like they said that they're opening 7,500 total, which is superchargers and destination chargers. But they said, I believe it was 3,500 or 4,500 are going to be superchargers that are open. So that is a significant number. I would expect there'll be a way to get up there. It may not be like the exact same way that we took this one up, but we'll be able to get there.
Will they also, I mean, I guess they'll open it up to like plug share and stuff too, like, so that you can see where it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely from a long one.
I don't know if the car's like navigation, the Rivian's navigation, we'll figure it out. So,
yeah, so that like the charging connectivity knowledge thingy on the Tesla has set the bar really high and has made me comfortable about us going places and like not being anxious about it. Whereas with the Rivian, like that's gonna take a while. And I'll still say, while Arlo's this age, the thought of adding stops to charge also not.
Yeah. And especially the nice thing about the Tesla ones is like they're always in a good location. Like there's restaurants and
like I don't want to
cafes and
sit.
stuff.
No offense to whoever's watching this, I don't want to sit in a Walmart parking lot. There's nothing to do with the kids in a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
And you're there at night. If you're there late at night, I would never. What am I gonna do? Lock the cars and pee in a bottle.
And
The doors and this this one charges fast. I mean the Rivian charges fast too, but like kilowatt wise, it's actually even more. But sure, actually I think it's about the same. But the battery is bigger, so at you're stuck. I know, Bubba, you're a powder puff kid, and this is nuts.
At a Tesla charger, you get a slower rate charging Rivian, and
you're hot.
like if you're plugged into our Airbnb in Vermont, charging off the 110, it's gonna barely charge at all.
Yeah. Okay. So that's another thing.
Yeah. So that's definitely an advantage here. But one of the things that the boys love is the ability.
The entertainment screen.
The entertainment. Yeah. And I was gonna say, like, speaking of being hot, the being able to precondition and set the climate control from the app. So when we're done skiing, I usually will turn the heat on in the car just to get it warmed back up. We did that this morning before leaving too, so it's nice and toasty in here. I think all of us are sweating with it off.
What do you want, Arlo?
So we should get decent range on the drive here because I set the car to charge and finish charging like right as we were leaving, and also did precondition. So the batteries will be nice and warm. The inside is nice and warm, so we're not even running the heat now. So we should not be using all that much energy.
To go on the mountain, you're gonna be cold.
Although when we left, it didn't say we were going to get there with like 45% battery. Now it's saying 28.
Yeah, it's calm
That's a
down.
little concerning.
Yeah.
I think we need to.
It's because you're charging that.
Barely. Shouldn't take very much.
Shouldn't, but
No.
so that was at like 36% a minute ago. Now it just dropped to 27%.
Well, we just went up. Do you hear anything else that you like or dislike about the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Boys, anything that you like about the car?
Yeah.
What?
I don't like cars.
You don't like cars?
I like the autopilot.
Autopilot?
I like the other one.
Okay, good. Marla, where are you in here? Let's get a video of you. No, we're not gonna make just fake sounds. Alright, how are you guys doing back there? How's everybody doing in the back? Marla, you ready for skiing?
Yes.
Alright,
Finally, some snow.
Finally found some snow. Oh, you're right. Yeah, here we go. This is my favorite part of the drive. The scenic byway going through the cliffs and past the Catskill waterfall. Bunch of trails and stuff here. The problem is single lane road here, and every single time you get stuck behind a slow car. Yeah, look at the train of cars behind us. But at least there's snow. Now, one big downside to this car is the size of it, especially with all of the little skiers in the back on top of each other. They've just been bickering and fighting the whole time. Kicking each other, kicking me, throwing gloves at me. So that is certainly one advantage of a 3-row car, where everybody can space out a little bit more and not be in each other's faces. Right, Mommy?
Mm-hmm.
Mommy, you awake?
Yes.
But it is quite fun driving here in our Model Y. If only we had the performance one.
We're good.
Yeah, but then I could have passed slowpokes.
No, you couldn't have, because there was oncoming traffic.
Oh, you're right, there was. That's crazy. Like we went probably up, like ascended, I don't know, maybe 200, 300 feet at most, and went from 0 snow to glacial. Whee! Woo! Whee! Oh, are you kidding me? Look at these results. 70 miles an hour. Of course, now we're gonna speed. Now we slow down. Ay.
Mr. Audi wasn't going to let you pass
No,
him anyway.
no. But he's just as bad. He was leaving so much space before. There we go. I think there's one more. I'm going to get past this car and get stuck behind the other one.
Mm-hmm.
She's also going slow.
Ooh, boys,
There's a
look,
waterfall.
That's pretty. It's pretty up here. Did it just snow? It's all snow
It
in
was
the
probably
trees.
snow last night, yeah. Like probably all that rain we had was snow.
We did. Last night we had rain?
No, it was Friday night.
Yeah, but it's on the trees still.
This is the most beautiful I think it's ever been when we've come here. Bluebird Day.
Arlo, you go skiing? Arlo, are you still in the car?
There's a lot of heavy breathing coming from the back end.
Ooh, I see the mountain.
Me too. Me too. Arlo, do you see Hunter? Right there. Where's it? It's right there.
Seriously, why are you here from the
Where is it?
I don't know.
Right there.
I'm lost and confused.
I can see it. Oh,
Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
Mommy,
Anders?
when you hang up snowflakes, it makes snow come.
Uh-huh.
It actually does.
Okay.
And my ears popped.
Okay, Daddy.
Oh my god. Holy crap. Guess we're not charging. Alright, well, this is the most crowded. I've seen this. Oh my god. Alright, well, this is great. Glad we didn't get a car wash yesterday, Anders, huh?
Good turn, bud.
Alright, we're in our post-ski energy boost. Okay, well, you can take it back from him.
Look at how you
Yeah,
can't take it back from that face.
Arlo, did you have fun skiing?
Yeah.
Arlo, where did you ski?
Nice.
On the ice, the snow?
Yeah.
Someone got hurt up there.
I got a
Oh
present.
my, it started off nice, but it was slush at the end.
It was too
I
warm.
want to
Yeah.
do it.
Nice spring skiing day. Alright, one day we're coming here.
Yeah.
Hey, Arnold, can I have the last applesauce? Yeah?
Hunter Mountain Brewery.
Yeah? I don't even need apples. What do you want? Yeah.
Boys who had fun skiing! Awesome. Well, we are not playing it safe. We are heading to the supercharger in New Paltz, and we're projected to get there with 1% battery left. We have to stay under 60 to get there.
We open
We're gonna
it.
do our best, but we don't want to stop at the. Well, I mean, if we have to, we'll stop at the Kingston one on the way. It's just that it's a slower V2 one.
And you had issues there last time.
Oh yeah. Thought we could get Moonburger.
We're not getting a burger. We're going home to eat.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a charger that we stopped at on our way home from Stowe, and charger like wouldn't connect, and then it finally did. Then it shut off, and then somebody else plugged in and it shut off. So it wasn't great. So we'd like to avoid it.
We still have so much applesauce.
Sure do. All right. Well, I want to put the windows back down because I'm hot. So,
Not too much because we don't want to use battery.
approaching our supercharger stop in New Paltz. And now we're up to 4%. The one point it said 5.
4%?
And for some reason we're in traffic now, which is not nice.
You're lying, Daddy.
But we picked this one because it's a 250
I'll
kilowatt
go
one.
again. And
And I'm going to see,
Daddy, I'll go again.
Oh, okay.
Again.
I want to see if it is one that they're retrofitting with non-Tesla supercharging with the Magic Dock. Because it seems like a lot of the V2 ones up here in upstate New York are the ones that they're doing now. And ones sort of around here are the other ones. But we didn't want to go across the river through the woods to grandmother's house just to get to the one that
I want to
in
read a
New
book.
Red Hook that has non-Tesla charging. Especially since we have a Tesla, not a non-Tesla. It really makes sense. But, alright, we'll check this one out. Hopefully it's a quick charging stop because everybody is driving us bananas. So we're going to butt corners. It's not looking good. Oh, it's full.
Now turn left.
No.
Look, there's 2 that are left.
Okay.
Wait, there's one. No.
It's okay.
We can't lock something.
Just hold on a second. Let's see how long this takes.
Alright, let's see. Starting to charge.
That's charger.
There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's going up the number. Let's see, we're full here. All 8 spots taken. It's a V2, so it should balance here, but the problem is if a lot of these cars are at low states of charge, then it's still effectively shared between the stations. Yeah,
That's not bad.
that's not good.
500 miles an hour?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. 122. Should be getting almost 250. Plus we were preconditioning, so we are a little bit low, but I would think around 5% here should rock it up. If not, that means the problem is they're not shared between posts, but it's shared across the whole station. So if everybody here is at a low state of charge and taking max power, then it'll be reduced here. Yep, looks like that's what's going to happen. So, okay, well, we'll be here for 25 minutes. Alright, let's see if it changes at all. Alright, first time I've ever been at a charging station that has a wait. We got 1 Model Y waiting. But I've still never myself had to wait at one. Now the thing, what I'm kind of surprised though, is that none of these cars got rerouted to one of the other chargers around here. So unless everybody just decided to do what we did, but like we manually picked this one. So that's a little bit odd. But this is what it's going to be like from now on.
This is
way
what...
too many EVs
No,
on the road.
but it's not. That's not the problem. The problem is no one's investing in more infrastructure to make it so that this isn't.
Yeah. Well, it's also like the ones at like the like you're saying, the ones at the rest stations. They need to build those out way more. This is the worst that I've seen now at a charger. We've got line of 2 here, and then another one waiting over there. We're getting pretty bad rates too because everyone here.
I like it. Eat. I like it. Eat.
There's another one in. Oh, this is mad. They need to have like lines here, or they need to have something like in the car that tells you
What your order is?
like yeah.
Or which like thing to go to.
Yeah. Yeah, this is madness. Because we're not used to this up here yet, so like it's not like California where people have, I don't know, maybe figured this out. There's like no semblance of a line.
I don't think anyone's here is used to that.
Yeah, people like it's just nuts.
We're dropping down to 111 now. We have 2% pulled over to get home too, and just go.
It's good to say like get to 5. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Charging so slow. Should have just gone to the Kingston one. Less crowded.
The car told you to go to Kingston.
All right, leaving the charger because that was very slow and stressful. And
Daddy, They going to it again?
Yes, Papa. But now nobody's going to take our spot. Okay, whatever. But that was kind of madness and really bad charging. And we're somehow on your profile pile because my head is sticking out the window. Alright, well, we're
Now turn left onto
yeah, there you
Paltz.
going home now. No sign of a magic dock install there.
Lalo.
So
Now
doesn't look
turn
like it's
left
coming
onto
to New
Main
Paltz
Street.
anytime
They
soon.
can't accommodate anything else over there.
No, they're
Right,
just like
it's-
it's just a little.
Yeah, but they
thing that
can
goes on
accommodate other cars in there.
there. Oh
Can you
yeah,
imagine
yeah.
if
Oh
other
my god, yeah. Especially like because everything else has ports thing on a different side, so you have cars that block 2 spots because of the way that the charging things are lined up. Yeah, that'd be awful. Oh my god, people would be in fist fights there. Yeah, this is like the charging thing is not great, to be honest. Like, I mean, it's gotten worse. When we first got the Tesla, we never had any issue. Like, I mean, it was kind of a waste because you get to charging stations and there was no one there. But like, the build out is certainly not keeping up with how many Teslas are being sold right now, let alone all the EVs. So we got to get on this. All right, heading home.
I write that.
Alright, well, this is another big problem. We left, and this said that we were going to arrive home with 5%, and I specifically remember because we had waited and then unplugged right at 5%. So we figured that was just enough of a buffer. Now we're up to 12%, which means that we effectively wasted probably,
time and money.
yeah, five or more minutes, and probably, I mean, the total supercharger cost there was $15.21, so less than $5, but still, it's annoying and
It's unnecessary, especially when it's that crazy. It's up to 13%. You just saw that to go back.
Yeah. This is unnecessary and unfortunate, and it needs to be fixed. Alright, we are almost home. We're arriving with 14%, which makes us irate because we wasted time at the supercharger.
8% more. No, 9% more.
9 more.
And
Which
the
is
only reason
ridiculous.
that you lost 1% is because you were going excessively over speed.
Exactly. Well, because I knew I had
Yeah.
juice to burn.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Successful ski trip. Not the best charging trip.
Probably one of the worst charger experiences that I've had in this car.
Yeah, I mean, upstate New York's been bad lately. Next time, maybe we'll have to try a different one.
Or we just take my card.
We'll see. Alright, well, we're going to be doing it again in a couple weeks anyway, so. Chance to get redemption. And that, well, yeah, no, airplane, that's also in a few weeks, in Colorado, where
That's
we all
in a
have
month, guys.
our
Less than a month.
Model Y rental there. Take that from Denver Airport out to Beaver Creek.
Is there charging?
There is. There's charging right at right near Vail and also in Idaho Springs, over near Tommyknockers.
Yeah, but what about like ones that are near a resort? Because you don't use the you don't use the car
Yeah,
as a shuttle. But ones
yeah.
No, I do care. I'd like to be able to get it out.
Okay, well, there's one in Vail, like I said.
Great.
There you go.
Great.
Go back to the footage. Cool.
Great.
Great. All right. Well, we all need to get out of this car. It's been 4 hours of driving today, and I think everybody's brains are broken.
Great.
Wonderful. With that, thanks so much for watching. If anybody made it this far.
Great.
All right. We'll see you in the next one.